If you are disabled and unable to work, you may be entitled to Social Security benefits. In order to obtain benefits, you must prove your disability is severe enough to keep you from working. Social Security is financed through a dedicated payroll tax. If you have been paying taxes, then you have been paying into Social Security. And if you are no longer able to work, you've earned your rights to your Social Security benefits. Call the lawyers at O'Malley & Langen, representing Social Security claimants for a quarter of a century.
Good morning and welcome to You Be the Judge. We've got something exciting going to happen in Scranton in April, and it involves a phenomenon that's taken America by storm, running. We'll have a half marathon, and my guest today, Natalie Gelb, the Lackawanna River Trail.
Lackawanna River Heritage Trail, that's
and
right.
Matt Byrne. Matt, you're a accomplished runner. And as a result of your passion for running, you're an accomplished businessman now. Tell us a little bit about how your hobby took you into the business world.
Yeah, you said it right there, the passion for running. I ended up in Philly where I went to college, started working at a store down there, supposedly part-time, but before I knew it, I learned the business and wanted to bring it back home here to Scranton, which we saw a void. My track teammate at Scranton High School, Matt Rossetti, and I decided to give it a shot here in Scranton, running a specialty store. So we did just that in 2010. We opened up and opened our doors in August down at the Icebox Sports Complex, and so far so good. We're opened over 3 years now, and we've expanded a little bit, so we've got a little more elbow room. So everything's going really well, and it's really cool to see the reaction of Scranton and the athletic.
You know, you go down to Philadelphia along the Schuylkill River, and you see those beautiful trails, and you say to yourself, what a great place to run. But we've got something very similar up here, don't we?
Big reason why we're where we are is because of the Lackawanna Heritage Trail. It complements us so well to utilize, not just we use it for our programs. You know, we do a lot of beginners programs, and we put on races. We're doing a race tomorrow. We call it the Shiver by the River. It's a 3-weekend series. We do it right in the dead of winter to get people off their couches. It complements us so well to utilize, which is now almost 4 miles of trail that goes south from Olive Street all the way down to Taylor. So it's really nice for us.
And one of the reasons that trail exists is we have people like Natalie Gelb who have worked for how many years, Natalie?
Well, it'll be 10 years for me this summer at the Lackawanna Heritage Valley. And I really didn't know much about trails. I thought you build a trail, it's easy, but I know now how complicated, time-consuming, and expensive it is. Very challenging, but the trail, I think, has really taken on a life of its own in the past year. We opened about 5 more miles just this past year, and finally people are recognizing what a great amenity is for the community.
Well, you do so much with it. I mean, you've got the bike program, obviously the running, this half marathon is going to be wonderful. But it's just a great place to go out and exercise and walk and improve the quality of life in northeastern Pennsylvania.
You're so right, Todd. The trail is not only about recreation, health and wellness, it's also a huge economic driver, as Matt just mentioned. I actually brought Matt to testify before the governor when he was promoting the Connecting Nature and Commerce program that the state has last summer, or the summer before last. And it was a perfect example, rather than just showing statistics, that here's a young entrepreneur who started a business, the Scranton Running Company in Scranton. He and his partner, natives of the area, and have done so well. And as Matt just mentioned, largely because their location is there, because it's near the trail. But people love the trail, and as you said, it's for socialization too. People that are lonely, we have a lot of elderly people that meet every day and sit on a bench, walk a little, visit. And our new section of trail in Southside, you'll see lots of young families teaching their kids to ride their two-wheelers on that trail. It's very flat.
That's great. Obviously, I live out in Greenridge, and we walk along the river and the trail out in Greenridge and the plot area. And after one of our shows last year, I went down and walked from Memorial Stadium down into Taylor, and the trail is just so beautiful, and it's great, and it offers so much. So if you haven't walked this trail, where's a good place to pick it up?
Well, the river walk that you're talking about, which is actually near Memorial Stadium and Scranton High School, which is where this half marathon will begin and end. It's a circuit. The last 6 miles would be on the trail. But I would say a great place to start if you're in Scranton would be on Olive Street at the Riverwalk. Also, the trail, we have trailheads at Broadway and at Elm Street and Southside. We also have a very significant amount of trail completed in the Mid-Valley. And people can run from Oliphant all the way up to German now on our trail. So people that have been, the first part of the trail was in Archbold to Peckville, and now that's expanded at both ends. So,
when we come back, I want to talk a little bit about your plans for the half marathon. And Natalie, I want you to share with our audience what a terrific economic driver this is going to be. So please stay tuned to You Be the Judge. Todd O'Malley here from O'Malley & Langen. If you're used to wearing these, and now you're stuck home wearing these, you may have a disability that prevents you from working. Call us at O'Malley & Langen. We can help you get the Social Security benefits that you've earned.